Have you ever noticed that some of the smartest people often have the fewest friends? While everyone else seems surrounded by people, they often choose to spend time alone. Many assume they're lonely, arrogant, or antisocial. But psychology tells a very different story. What if having fewer friends isn't a weakness at all? What if it's simply the way an intelligent mind is wired? Today, we'll explore the hidden psychology behind why intelligent people often have smaller social circles, and why that might actually make perfect sense. For decades, psychologists have studied the relationship between intelligence and human behavior. While intelligence doesn't determine how many friends someone has, research suggests that highly intelligent people often build relationships differently. They usually value meaningful conversations over casual interactions, quality over quantity, and genuine trust over popularity. In today's video, we'll discover why this happens, how it affects their lives, and what we can all learn from the way intelligent people choose their friendships. Imagine two people entering a crowded room. One immediately starts introducing themselves to everyone. The other quietly observes the room before speaking to anyone. Many assume the second person lacks confidence. In reality, they may simply be thinking before acting. Intelligent people often spend more time observing than reacting. Before they invest their time in someone, they naturally look for honesty, kindness, and shared values. One reason intelligent people have fewer friends is that they value depth over numbers. They don't feel the need to collect dozens of acquaintances just to appear popular. Instead, they would rather have one meaningful conversation than 100 shallow ones. To them, real friendship isn't measured by how many people know your name, but by how many truly understand you. Another reason is that intelligent minds are naturally curious. They enjoy discussing ideas, science, psychology, philosophy, creativity, and life's deeper questions. While casual conversations about the weather or celebrity gossip aren't necessarily bad, they often leave intelligent people feeling mentally unstimulated. As a result, finding someone who genuinely shares their interests becomes much more difficult. Psychologists have also found that highly intelligent people often enjoy spending time alone. Solitude gives them space to think, reflect, create, and solve problems. This doesn't mean they dislike people. Instead, being alone often helps them recharge their mental energy. While others may seek constant social interaction, intelligent people frequently find peace in quiet moments with their own thoughts. Trust is another important factor. Intelligent people often understand how easily relationships can be influenced by dishonesty, manipulation, or hidden motives. Because of this awareness, they usually take longer to trust others. They don't build close friendships overnight. Instead, trust develops slowly through consistency, honesty, and shared experiences. Finally, intelligent people often choose authenticity over approval. They don't always agree with others simply to fit in, and they rarely change their personality just to be accepted. While this honesty earns respect from some people, it can also make social life more challenging. Ironically, by refusing to wear a social mask, they naturally end up with fewer, but often more genuine friends. Another reason intelligent people often have fewer friends is that they protect their mental energy. Every relationship requires time, attention, and emotional investment. Rather than spreading themselves thin across dozens of friendships, they prefer focusing their energy on a small number of people they genuinely care about. For them, protecting their peace isn't selfish, it's necessary. Many intelligent people also enjoy deep conversations more than small talk. They become energized by discussions about ideas, purpose, psychology, science, or personal growth. Surface-level conversations can feel repetitive and emotionally unfulfilling. This doesn't make them better than anyone else. It simply reflects the way their minds naturally seek meaning and understanding. Success can also change relationships. As intelligent people grow, learn, and pursue ambitious goals, their priorities often change. Sometimes, old friendships slowly fade because both people begin walking different paths. While this can feel painful, it is often a natural part of personal growth rather than a personal failure. One important misunderstanding should be cleared up. Having fewer friends does not automatically mean someone is highly intelligent. Likewise, intelligent people are not destined to be lonely. Personality, life experiences, culture, and individual preferences all influence friendships. Intelligence is only one small piece of a much larger picture. So how can intelligent people build healthy relationships? The first step is remembering that meaningful friendships require openness. Being thoughtful is valuable, but constantly keeping your thoughts hidden can make it difficult for others to truly know you. Trust grows when people are willing to share not only their ideas, but also their emotions. The second step is finding people who share similar values instead of similar personalities. Real friendship doesn't require two people to think exactly alike. It simply requires mutual respect, honesty, curiosity, and kindness. When those qualities exist, meaningful relationships become much easier to build. Perhaps the biggest lesson is that being alone and being lonely are not the same thing. Solitude can be peaceful, creative, and deeply fulfilling. Loneliness, however, is the feeling of lacking meaningful connection. Intelligent people often enjoy solitude, but they still benefit from having a few people who truly understand and support them. Finally, remember this: your worth is never measured by the number of people in your contact list or the size of your social circle. A single genuine friend is often more valuable than 100 shallow relationships. Real intelligence isn't about knowing more than everyone else. It's about understanding yourself, treating others with kindness, and building relationships based on honesty instead of appearances. If you recognize yourself in today's video, remember that there's nothing wrong with preferring a smaller circle. What matters most isn't how many friends you have, but whether those friendships bring trust, respect, and genuine connection. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment telling us which point resonated with you the most. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more psychology videos that help us better understand ourselves and the people around us. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.